It all starts in the mind. In order to understand your ability to manifest, you must first step back and begin to accept that everything starts in your mind. Take a moment to look around yourself and notice that everything surrounding you was once a thought in your mind. You envisioned yourself having that item before you even went to purchase it. Now, take it a step further and think about how the items around you were once an idea in someone else's mind to create and bring to life. Everything we do and experience stems from a single thought. The vision comes before the physical manifestation. All things in the unseen materialize into the physical realm. It keeps me inspired to remember that everything starts in the mind. If all that surrounds me was once a vision, what can I do with the same mental power to materialize exactly what I want into the physical? Begin to realize that if everything starts in the mind, then manifesting is your natural birthright. Every single moment, you see images in your mind before you take any kind of action. Sometimes, this happens extremely quickly, and you forget to even be conscious of it. Take a step back for a moment, and notice that when you intend to do something, no matter what it is, you see yourself doing it in your mind first. You play out the whole scene and outcome in your mind before you experience the physical result. Once you agree on a mental scene or image, your physical body goes and performs it. This goes back to the way everything starts in the mind. Be present enough to notice this, and it will further empower you to believe that manifesting is your natural birthright. No matter what you do, you can't do it without imagining it first. Now that you understand what natural visualization and experiencing the vision you've imagined is like on a daily basis, let's take it a step further and discuss the difference between day-to-day manifestations and the big visions you want to attract into your life. When you imagine yourself going to the store to make a purchase, the first thing you do is see yourself getting the items or things you need in your mind. You see the vision, process, and result. You easily get it done without overthinking whether or not it can even happen for you, because you are the one actually doing it. You might not realize it, but this is also considered manifesting. You see the image first, then acquire the physical experience. When you start to do the same thing with your big dreams, you may start to worry, because you assume the vision isn't attainable since it's not as easy as getting up and driving to the store. Well, let me tell you something. It is as easy as that. This is where you need to realize how to surrender to the universe to make the delivery and alignments happen for you, which will require trust. I am sure you've noticed that the things you don't worry about too much manifest faster. You might have a quick thought about it, and then it suddenly happens. This is a glimpse of what is possible for you, and what the universe can do when we don't overthink, worry, or stress about the how. We will get into that more in later sections. The whole point is to remember that you are visualizing and imagining what you want to manifest all day long. Are you consciously or unconsciously creating your reality? Every single day, whether you are aware of it or not, you are creating your reality. The goal is to start acting as the conscious creator of your reality. When you are unconsciously creating your reality, you assume everything that is happening to you is out of your hands. You think life is random and unpredictable. You assume the challenges affecting your life can't be changed. To unconsciously create your reality is to remain unaware that you have the power to imagine, visualize, speak, and create your experience. Most people who unconsciously create their reality assume the victim role and the poor me mindset. They believe that other people are lucky, and their life is hard. They create a negative mental image and narrative that keeps them in that cycle of lack. Most of their conversations will be very pessimistic, because they have forgotten their innate power as creators of their reality. This attitude of blaming external circumstances and other people is very limiting, and makes people feel like they can't change their lives. Everything that is happening in your life is in your hands. You can change things right now, and never look back. You aren't tied to the past. All those stories and experiences are gone. Who you are today is brand new. The only person who was repeating habits, behaviors, and thought patterns was you. Staying stuck in past could haves, should haves, and would haves only takes away your power and leeches away your life force, which you can use to invest in change today. You have to remember that at each moment, you decide how you'll spend your mental, physical, and emotional energy. What are you giving your attention to? Nothing in life is random. People can even experience positive results from unconsciously creating their reality, and just calling it luck or coincidence. They don't know that they are co-creating with the universe daily. The point is to start consciously creating and setting your intentions about what you want to manifest. Being conscious of creating your reality also means taking responsibility for what is happening in your life. In order to attract more effectively, you must pay attention to your actions, habits, and thoughts as well as what you speak into the universe. This new way of thinking and being present will make you feel empowered, inspired, and motivated, no matter what is happening. Those who are consciously creating their reality know that what they intend will manifest. They also know the power of attention, which helps them stay focused on solutions and answers instead of problems and hardship. Conscious creators know exactly how to turn anything that seems negative into a positive opportunity. As a conscious creator, you have the choice to take full control of your life. As you continue to read this book, you'll start making great changes and manifesting what you desire. I want you to start noticing how present, involved, and alive your mind is. Your mental energy is waiting for directions. Your mind wants to be guided by you, so it can help you manifest what you want. Don't let external reality and people outside of yourself decide for you what to do with your mind. You are either creating your reality yourself, or other people are doing it for you via influence and suggestion. Being a conscious creator is going to give the power back to you, so you aren't influenced by the limiting thoughts and ideas of others. You'll start to realize who you are and what you can do. Acceptance of this truth right now is already causing immense changes in the way you think and view things. It is not a matter of one day, but rather right in this moment that you start to take ownership of your life. As humans, we have the ability to observe our thoughts as they come into our minds. This is called metacognition, the ability to think about thinking. This ability allows you to step back and go within so you can notice your predominant thoughts. You can analyze yourself and create better for yourself. Being a conscious creator means that you are present enough to analyze yourself. This is the first step in the manifestation process. You have to begin to be more present with yourself, so you can guide your mind to where you would like it to go. After dealing with negative thoughts and a pessimistic attitude, you might feel like you don't know how to tame your mind. However, with daily practice and self-awareness, you can begin to turn things around for yourself. The more present you become, the more you'll notice which thoughts, habits, and behaviors you need to change. Be honest with yourself about what needs to change. Don't ever say that's just who I am when it comes to what isn't serving you or helping you evolve. You are not defined by anything, or limited by past experiences. You can turn things around and change for the better. You can completely recreate your whole life right now. That is the power you have. Don't let the idea of change make you feel uncomfortable. You have to understand that you are starting to completely reprogram how you think, feel, and experience life. Inner work produces the greatest results, and you'll feel more in control of your life by choosing how to respond to things instead of reacting to everything. You'll become more mindful and conscious about everything you say and do. Now that you are beginning to understand that you are a natural-born manifester, you can begin to create what you want. At this point, you'll start to consciously think of something you want to manifest and feel that energy entering your life at that moment. In a later section, I'll discuss with you how to visualize and invoke the emotion of what your heart desires. Before you begin to understand your mental energy, you need to know that your thoughts are a powerful frequency that's constantly being projected into the universe. While you are thinking, you might not see it physically, but your thoughts are present and ready to be directed toward what you want. Just because you can't see something doesn't mean it's not real. It's also good to notice the kinds of thoughts you predominantly entertain. When you ponder this, you'll notice that these thoughts are the ones you have been manifesting. If you constantly think negatively, you'll notice things always going wrong. If you have a negative view of money and success, you'll create negative experiences that prove to you what you think is real. If you think love is hard to find, that is what you will manifest. Your mind isn't going to create a reality that you don't think about or believe in. Its duty is to show you more of what you think, feel, and say. All the time. You are a magnet to your predominant thoughts and habits. Each time you think something negative, ask yourself, is this what I want to manifest? Always remember that your thoughts are powerful, and are constantly being projected into the universe. The more repetitive the thought, the stronger the ability to manifest it becomes. And when thoughts are charged with emotion, they manifest more quickly. Emotions are a powerful energy field, since they are centered in the heart. Research conducted by the Harmath Institute has shown that the electromagnetic field of the heart expands further than the mind. When you think about something and have an intense emotion behind it, things begin to happen more quickly. When you really come to see that all begins with the mind, the next step is learning how to focus your mental energy. With all the distractions going on, it is imperative that you train yourself to focus on a single thought for more than 17 seconds. Each day, you can add 10 seconds. You'll gradually gain the ability to stay focused on the vision you want to manifest. The goal in this section is not only to make you more aware of your thoughts and mind power, but also to get you in training mode to exercise your mind's abilities. If you wanted to get fit right now, you would be eating better and consistently working out every day to get the results you want. The mental field is the same. You have to start training yourself to focus on a single thought without distraction. The more you build on this, the better you will become at creating your reality. You will notice yourself ceasing to waste time on frivolous things that once took so much of your energy. A lot of your energy is wasted daily on things that don't help you create the reality you want. This can include browsing social media all day, texting, watching TV, or doing things that simply don't contribute toward your goal. When you declare something, you must understand how to concentrate on it and get the work done. This is where the majority of your power lies. Each moment, you have a choice about how you use your energy and where to place your attention. Make sure it is benefiting you and serving your greatest vision.